Hi everyone, so for today's tutorial we are gonna be making a giant peony flower. You can hang it or put it on a stem or put it on a wall for decoration. So if you're interested, please watch this video until the end of the process. Thank you. Alright, so let's start with the first part of the tutorial. Okay, so here are some of the things that we need. A pen or pencil for tracing, and then a plastic circle or whatever circle you can find, stapler and staple, glue sticks or stick glue, a cutter, the hot glue gun, some pins, a styro ball. I think it's about 3 inches in diameter, and then a pipe which is about 3/4. It's a PVC pipe, and then 1 gallon, some used plastics. So we will just use the top part. This is a gallon of a mineral water. Then the crepe paper. So about 8 rolls of crepe paper, and extension wire. This is just optional though. And then we will also use used cardboards here. Okay, so I already have this existing somewhat like a base for this flower. So this is a 3 inches in diameter styro ball, and then I cut or I made a hole at the bottom part, and then I inserted the PVC pipe. So the pipe is about, I think that's four, this is 4 inches. So just estimate how deep you'll insert the pipe into the styro ball. So you will insert this into your stem later once you use the flower on your decoration. Okay, now we will start making the uh, uh, form for the flower. So we will place the petals here, and it will be connected to the base styro ball that we had earlier. So we will just cut the top part of the gallon. So you can cut like just at the top part. So for this example, I cut like the next part. So the output is quite bigger than I expected. So you can just cut like this until the first line, and not all the way to the second line. So it's up to you. It's up to you. So I forgot to mention that we need scissors for cutting. So please prepare one. Okay, now let's try to clean up some of the rough edges. And then also we need to remove the handle of the gallon. So it's easier to make the flower, and it will also look better. So here I'm just cutting some not straight edges here. So just cut whatever you think is not really good looking for the flower. Be careful when getting the handle of the gallon. It's quite sturdy. So here I'm just using the cutter. Okay, so I'll just skip this part. So I'll just show that the gallon is already cleaned up and ready for use. Okay, now that the gallon is all cleaned up, so we will start attaching it to the styrofoam base with the pipe handle. So I have a circle here, so we will do a flat surface inside this gallon, and we will see why later. So this circle is just a lid of a disposable Tupperware, so it just fits right on the um, sphere that we have right now for the top part of the gallon. So I'm just using it as a baseline. So you can use this or you can use a cardboard, whatever your preference is. So I'm not using this one right now. I'm just using cardboard for this project. Okay, so here I'm just trying to measure where to use where to put some glue gun here. So the top of the gallon and the styro ball will be connected. So as you can see, it doesn't fit right. So we need to cut a bit of the top part of the styro ball so it will be flat. In this part, so as I mentioned earlier, I won't be using the plastic as a flat surface inside the gallon. So I'll be cutting a circle using the used cardboard. So you can adjust the size of that depending on what diameter you want the flat surface to be inside the gallon. So just estimate it. I don't have any standard measurements for it. So I'm just using the process here that I was doing. So this is actually my first time using this because last time when I made some giant peony flowers, I was using some big styro balls, like big, and it's quite heavy compared to using this used gallon with a smaller styro ball as a base. Okay, so as you can see here, I'm just cutting the top part. So you just estimate uh, what um, diameter you want the flat part of the gallon. So just cleaning up a bit here. I have a a small garbage bag at the left side. Okay, looking so much better now. So I'm just constantly eyeballing the measurements here. So sorry for that. So as mentioned earlier, this is my first time using this kind of making this base for the peony, since I was using large styro balls before, and in the long term it's not um, efficient for me, because it's really heavy compared to using this just used gallon and the smaller styrofoam. So anyway, I'm just cutting this circle here. I'll fast forward it a bit since it's just a small process. Okay, after cutting the circle, I'm just trying to fit it inside the gallon, just above the flat surface of the styrofoam. So it doesn't quite fit right. So I'll adjust the size of the board. So I was actually wondering, what if I just don't use a styro ball and the pipe as a base? Mm, so I was thinking, so what if you use it directly on the stem and it will press directly to the board, so it's not as sturdy as I think it can be. So right now I'm just using this option to have the base of a styro ball and a pipe. So the length of the PVC pipe on the styro ball compared to the opening of the gallon, I think you can just adjust it if whatever you like. So for now, I just didn't cut the extra. So it just looks like there's some few centimeters extra outside of the opening of the gallon. So I'm just using some glue here, and we will soon attach the styro ball onto the opening of the gallon. You can put as many as you like if you feel it will be as sturdy as it can. Okay, so just don't remove your hands while the glue is still wet, so it will be sturdy when it dries. So, because I had a mistake last time, so I just removed my hands directly. I thought it will just stick easily, but no, it didn't. It moved, so we had to hold it very well. Right now, I'm just pushing it, so it's easier for my hands. Okay, so it looks like this. I think it's just a simple process, but I hope you can follow it. You can, of course, customize this process. Just do whatever you think is best for you. Okay, going back to the cardboard. So we'll stick it now. Just add some glue at the edge part of the cardboard. And if it doesn't work well yet, so you can still add while it's already on the gallon. That's what I did, because I messed up putting it on the gallon for the first time. So you also add some glue sticks on the top of the flat surface styro ball, and then insert the cardboard. So it's in this video here, so you'll see that there's like a uh, like a division. So at the bottom part, we're not gonna be adding some flowers inside of it or whatever, but we just add top part here. So you'll see later. Okay, now I'm just adding some glue on the edge part of the cardboard so it will stick well on the gallon. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It may look messy right now, but it will look okay later. Don't worry. Okay, so here's what it looks like. So it should have a flat part at the center. So next, we're going to prepare the crepe papers. I bought these crepe papers from a friend. She's also into giant flowers, and she's been making flowers for 5 years. So I think she bought this from a manufacturer in China, and it's not really that those Italian or German brand of crepe papers, but these are really good quality. It's stretchable. So I used 8 rolls for this, and it looks or it sounds like it's too much, but it's actually not. And if you use I think around 6, it will not look as good as you expect it to be. It's not as fluffy as it can be. So I suggest you use at least 7.5 to 8 rolls of crepe papers for this, just for the flower heads alone.